Today we are discussing land scams in Nigeria and how buyers can protect themselves. Let's become practical now. Estate surveyor Emmanuel Osilama. What are the first documents every buyer must verify before making payment?
You know that the land registration and administration in Nigeria is not unified. When I mean it's not unified, it means it's not the same thing everywhere.
Okay.
When you go to Benin, even in Nasarawa, what you see is not what you will see in Lagos.
Yes.
So if you are in Lagos, the first document would have been the allocation letter given by government. But when a property doesn't have that, then it will be the agreement between the owner, the person selling, the estate developer, and the family. Once you have seen that document, is it registered? If it is not registered, why is it not registered? I'm starting from Lagos or Benin. Why is it not registered? So every story they are telling you, then you can now say, can you please register it because I want to pay? I would like you to register. If they tell you, okay, because you don't have money, how much will it take? If they tell you, okay, let me pay so deposit so that you register it, then I will now pay. Because usually the registration fee is not much. That is to formalize your interest in the land. Because the ownership that we claim in land is actually our interest in land. Okay. Yes, government owns the land, so they only give us interest. Good. But now, when you come to somewhere like Abuja, you will ask for CFO or RFO, because the CFO, the RFO is what they process to become CFO. Okay. Once you pay for the CFO, they now issue you CFO. So if that's the first document, okay, but the person that is giving you the CFO may not be the original allotee. That's where the history of the ownership comes in. So if the person that is selling to you is not the original allotee, it means the name on the paper is not his name. So where is the power of attorney that transfer every right in that property to him? So if he shows you the power of attorney, good. But the power of attorney can be forged. Okay. You understand? And they can sign the original allotee signature. So he should go and register it. If he has not registered it, what is causing the delay? Please, how much do you need to register it? Then if you are so interested in the property, you cannot push him to use his money, then you give him only the money required for the registration. Make sure your lawyer is involved in the process to register his interest. If he has not registered his interest at Aegis in Abuja, don't pay him money. The same thing with the one in Lagos. If they have not registered their interest in Alausa, don't pay money. If you pay money, you are now taking a risk. Is there anything wrong with taking a risk? No. For me, I believe that your richness is proportional to the amount of risk you are ready to take. There's nothing wrong with taking a risk, but your risk should be constructive. That means you must be sure. You must have spoken to your lawyer. They have weighed the advantage and disadvantage of losing the property. That's the only time you take the risk.